Logan experience.
You excited about the j.f.k. files release? We haven't even talked about that.
You know, I feel like Charlie Brown when Lucy keeps pulling that football away. You know, like, today's the day I'm going to kick that football. And then she fucking yanks that football and Charlie goes flying through the air and lands on his head. Yeah. That's how I feel.
It's going to be.
You saw what they showed me, you wouldn't release it either.
Right.
What does that mean?
You know,
what can that mean?
It's a really good question. Here's what I think. I think, and I don't, obviously, I don't know what's in those documents either.
Wait a minute, you don't?
Well, you know, remember, I was a toddler when he was shot, and although that would have been the perfect cover, right? Because nobody's fucking looking for a toddler to come behind
with
that
a microphone, magnifying glass,
come off that grassy knoll.
Right? Well, what could I mean? It's not like they're going to say in the documents we did it, right? Like, so what could the documents have that would be so incriminating that they wouldn't want to release them? Like, what would you document if you assassinated the president? We'd say, well, me and Mike were sitting over here on the grassy knoll.
And then I think what we're going to find is, this is just me speculating, obviously, but I think what we're going to find with the released documents is, there's no smoking gun, and it's not going to stop people from believing what they believe. It's not going to put anything to rest. And I think also there probably will be, one of the reasons I think some of these things were withheld was because it's embarrassing perhaps to the CIA and the FBI also, in terms of their claim, was not proactive enough, and they didn't work well with the FBI. There was real friction between those two. And I think that, if they had brought in the FBI, informed them, said, look, we've got the Cuban embassy and the Soviet embassy down in Mexico under observation. We've had this guy on our radar for some time. He's now come back to Dallas and New Orleans. He's back in the States. We've got to keep an eye on him. Right? I think if they had done that, maybe history changes.